what you making. Couple still stay solid, it's time to yes. I've been doing this for a long, long time. Plenty of times, up and down, just like my 64. When I'm 64, pray to God I'm doing fine. Passing this down like the communion. Smooth as a calm and collected. Not to be played with, I don't feel rejection. God is my weapon. Never been to heaven.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Boy, it's been a rough season for them. They're at the bottom of their conference. Here are the five for Philadelphia. George and Embiid are up front. Maxey out there with Quentin Grimes. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers, Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. And it's Doncic in at the point. Getting into the final third of the season now, Richard. Award talk is coming into focus.
I think most of the voters are starting to make their very short list. Fans might have made up their minds, but the next month will be very important.
Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid throwing down that power finish.
Pass to Ayton. Puts it up from 17. Doncic. Ayton passes to Hachimura. Now here is James. Three-pointer, no good. Pass break. Here comes Philadelphia. Oubre with it. Picked up by James. Embiid passes to Oubre. Outside Maxey. Now Grimes. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it. Here's Embiid. Ayton with the defensive effort. James inside. He's covered by Oubre. They get the rebound. And just over a minute played here to start the game. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Rebounded by the Lakers. And this team is on absolute fire right now. They've won 18 in a row.
There is a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
And the basket by Hachimura.
Looking confident inside. At 6'8", Hachimura is more than capable of inflicting some damage down there.
George finds Maxey. And here's Embiid. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Reeves. Coming off a 12-point game. James double teamed. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
In the paint, LeBron James is capable of running right over the defender. That is athletic.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years. And truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Stolen by Ayton.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Richard, the Sixers with a lot of money tied up in Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, and Joel Embiid.
Ooh, that's not a lot of flexibility. They need those guys to be healthy and contribute. The talent is there, but it also has to be about the availability.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Uri showing off that athletic ability.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And Embiid gets the double team. Maxey passes to Embiid. Fires from 14. Rebounded by LeBron.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Pass to Doncic. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Hachimura sets a screen. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Luka Doncic has studied LeBron James' game for a long time, and now they're teammates. Luka said, "It's a dream come true. I always look up to him. I think we both make our teams better. Our IQ is very high. Just having 2 guys like that on the court helps the whole team out." Back to you guys.
Quite a tandem. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Here's Embiid. LeBron with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead. Ayton with a screen. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And LeBron James will outsmart you. He will open up things for other teammates with the pick and roll.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And some changes here for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Larabius subbed in for LeBron. Pass to Lowry. A minute 53 left to play in the first quarter. And here's Drummond. He's defended by Hayes. Shot clock at 3. To get back on track. It's Hayes with the rebound.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And it's good for 2.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Pass to Drummond. Drummond, the screen on Reeves with the drive. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
Most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
That's a goal.
Kicks it to Doncic. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. He shot 2 free throws in the games. Made 1 and missed 1. Walker, he's checked in for the Sixers. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Lowry. That's good from Doncic.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
The 3 from Edgecombe. Knocks it down from distance.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Doncic, good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Maxey up and in on the layup.
What an adjustment by Maxey. That will be available.
The Lakers lead by 5. Doncic outside to the wing, right side, with his first shot attempt. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Sorber in at power forward. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Hayes with a screen. Here's Reeves. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
He's so skilled in that screen and roll. I like watching Reeves break down the defense.
Here's Edgecombe. Drives to the hoop. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart. Kyle Lowry's checked in for the Sixers. Richard, looking at your career, 17 years in the league. How'd you survive the grind of a regular season that many years?
Well, one, you got to take care of your body, and two, evolution is the key to success. I was a different player when I was year 3 than I was at year 15. You have to continue to evolve.
They get it back. Vanderbilt to pass to Smart. It's stolen by Maxey. Fast break, Philadelphia. Pass to Lowry. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Laravia.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Reeves up top. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Now Vanderbilt. Stolen. Pass to Lowry. Fires from deep. Philadelphia with another miss. Los Angeles leading by 6. Reeves, the pass to Laravia. Lowry against Reeves. Oh, got a piece of it. To the inside. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And I like seeing Edgecombe share the rock like this. It shows how serious he is about involving his teammates.
Vanderbilt with a screen. Now here's Reeves. Defense right on him. Smart passes to Reeves. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Counted, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. He's checked in for Reeves. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at New York, knocked out of that top 3, moving down to the 4th spot.
You know, for the Lakers, they made it clear from the jump they were coming for the #1 seed. And they've got to feel good knowing it's theirs now. It gives them the best chance to come away with the championship.
Stolen by Lowry. Here's Edwards. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. And now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead. The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Vanderbilt, a screen on Maxey. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Just an easy play for Smart. Sometimes a game is simple. You see open man, you pass the ball to open man scores.
Down low. Oh, Embiid with the flush.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Kennard. Back to Smart. Shot clock at 6. And it's LaRavia missing.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Maxey. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Vanderbilt. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Justin Edwards.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Some changes for Philadelphia. George, he's checked in for Edwards. Oubre comes in for Lowry. And it's Grimes in for Tyrese Maxey.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. 76ers trail by 4. Here's Edgecombe. 9 points in his last outing. George outside. 5 to shoot. Pass to Grimes. Here's Embiid. No stopping Joel Embiid. Wow.
And how about that reach of Embiid, using those long arms to just gobble up second chance opportunities?
Now LaRavia, he's covered by Oubre. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Portland Trailblazers. Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And LeBron subbed in for LaRavia. And it's Kennard on the take. Out to the wing. Hayes, the pass to Hachimura. The Lakers with another miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Now here's Grimes, defended by Kennard. Grimes, the pass to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Hayes with a screen on Oubre. James against Embiid. James passes to Hayes. Inside. Kennard finds Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Defense. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Los Angeles making a change here. Aiden's checked in. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They're in first place right now with a tremendous record. They're certainly the team to beat.
When I look at the Lakers, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season. But now, they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Smart passes to Hachimura. Oh, they pick off the pass. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Man, Edgecombe had to feel good there in the open court.
The Lakers trail. James inside. He's against Oubre. Smart for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. And that'll be the 4th game of this 5-game road trip. Out left to the wing. Here's Edgecombe. Here's Embiid. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor.
2 minutes to review.
Previous play is under review.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
No, it was still on his fingertips. It was late.
우선은 7가트 저는 let it go.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Right.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good move to review that shot. That was really close to counting.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Philadelphia on top, up by 2. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Joel, you got out to an early lead. A lot to like in your performance thus far. What have you liked about it?
Oh, I thought we played great. Defensively, I know that I had someone behind me if I made a mistake that was going to protect the win. I thought we did great.
Thanks, Joel. Guys?
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Welcome, folks. The Philadelphia 76ers going head-to-head in what's been a neck-and-neck battle through 2 quarters.
Off your first Agoda app booking.
One thing in their favor, they're taking care of that basketball shot. In a close game, that can make all the difference.
No question about it. Their execution has been exceptional. And next up on the docket, a look at some upcoming games. For the Wizards, they'll be up against the Pistons out in Detroit. That one's starting at 7 p.m. Eastern.
And this could be a fairly competitive one.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton in center. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the group for J.J. Redick getting going here in the second half. You know, when you think about the league's most capable scorers, Paul George has to be on that list, Richard.
Oh, when I think of PG, he's just a perfect basketball player. Dunks, threes, mid-range. This man can do it all. And when he's got it going, it's hard to think of a more complete scorer.
The three, George, and the three-pointer goes. George has got 7 points.
There's no surprise that PG knocked that down.
Doncic passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Grimes. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Embiid. Doncic pulls down the board. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Reeves. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Undrafted out of college, Austin Reeves has beat the odds and become an outstanding player.
And so Reeves nails both of them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
And here's Maxey outside. No good that time.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You gotta finish strong whenever you can. Reeves does not waste that opportunity.
Maxey on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Doncic passes to James. Oh, 2 vicious points from the King.
Roll back that clock. LeBron, the King, still reigns.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Embiid against Ayton. Lets it go from deep. Embiid misses. The Lakers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. James against George. Doncic outside. From outside, off the mark.
How do you know I'm not going to play on this team?
The 76ers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Maxey surveys. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, the rise of Tyrese Maxey has been fun. What do you think makes him such an exciting player, RJ?
Oh, it's his speed and tenacity for sure. He might be the quickest guard in the league right now. And in addition, he's also become an absolute knockdown shooter.
Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. LaRavia comes in for LeBron.
What I love most about Maxey is his aggressive attitude. When he's out there, he keeps his foot on the gas pedal.
Philadelphia's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Embiid. Lets the 3 fly. Doncic grabs the miss.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And Doncic hammers it home.
A guard that can truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
Embiid a screen on Doncic. And then Embiid with the dunk. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Hachimura with a screen on Maxey. Here's Doncic. Luka flying in for the jam.
What energy on the drive from Doncic. Charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And some changes here for the 76ers. Edwards, he's checked in for George. And it's Edgecombe in for Oubre. Embiid a screen on Reeves. Edgecombe. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Yeah, and I like seeing Edgecombe rise up like this. Plays like this prove he belongs in this league.
Hachimura with a screen on Maxey. Down low. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 9. And he banks in the layup. Maxey's got 11 points.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Hayes with a screen on Maxey. Doncic passes to Hayes. And stolen by Edwards. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Embiid's shot is good. 14 points for Joel Embiid. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Philadelphia?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers? Taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Gordon comes in for Grimes. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Tyrese Maxey. They get it back. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. Luka! Lethal!
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Outside Edwards to the middle. Here's Drummond. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Drummond's gotten his first bucket of the night. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Here's Reeves, and he dunks it down.
Oh, I didn't know that was on the menu. Austin Reeves getting himself a dunk.
The 76ers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Lowry, the pass to Gordon. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Lakers trail by 3. Doncic passes to Hachimura, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And they've got all the confidence in the world letting Luka run the pick and roll. Just a top-notch decision maker.
Here's Edgecombe. He's covered by Reeves. Count that bucket.
Oh.
Edgecombe's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Doncic passes to Reeves. No good on the
Oh
three.
my God, bro!
Doncic against Lowry. Here's Edgecombe. 1 second left. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Sixers ahead, up 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4.
How are they missing wide open threes, bro?
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Andre Drummond is out there with Edwards. And it's Lowry in at the 3, small forward. Here's Reeves. Following that last 3-pointer by Philadelphia. It's good.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep that in.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Some changes now for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura, and it's Marcus Smart in for Doncic. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Reeves with the ball. And Drummond picks him up defensively. Here's Hayes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And so he hits both.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Philadelphia has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And Lowry with the basket on the assist from Edgecombe. Lowry's got his first 2 points of the night.
Still putting on moves. I mean, over 15 years in the league, and Lowry's still doing it.
Here's Reeves. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Maxey, that's good.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Ayton, he's checked in for Los Angeles. LeBron comes in for LaRavia, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Embiid's checked in. Now here's Ayton. James inside. Physical play by LeBron inside.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Bernard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Edwards against James. Vanderbilt with a screen. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Okay, wow, old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Edgecombe. The 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's James.
Come
Rebound by the
on,
76ers.
bro.
Here's Edgecombe. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hachimura's checked in for Vanderbilt. Reeves comes in for Kennard. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Smart. Now here's Doncic. To the inside, Hachimura. And the shot goes down.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
The Sixers lead by 3. Outside Maxey. And a miss there on the triple. The Lakers have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter.
And from the moment he stepped into the lead, Luka's been a big-time player.
Philadelphia's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. 20 feet out. James rips down the board. The Lakers have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this 4th. To take the lead. Look at LeBron with the strength to score through contact.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. Outside George. Outside Oubre. Maxey. Oh, he goes to the
What kind
glass
of
with
stupid
that
ass
one.
defense is that, Luka?
Maxey attacked without any hesitation. I love the confidence from the young fella.
Hachimura with a screen on Maxey. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Maxey against James. George fires. The triple drops.
That's what you love about PG. He rises to the
Calm down.
occasion.
Calm down. Calm down.
Doncic against Maxey. Here's Ayton. Oh, he can't get the layup. George against Hachimura. Now it's Maxey. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Ayton. 1:33 left to play in the 4th. Hachimura with a screen on Oubre. Doncic outside. Luka, too much inside.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
Maxey against Doncic. Embiid, a screen on Doncic. Outside Embiid. Wide open look. Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
And who else do you want in this situation? It's all about Embiid, and he's ready to carry that load.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Embiid with a steal. In transition, here they come. Hachimura there for the rebound. Huge moment here.
Have to stay calm in these situations. It's great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic against Maxey. Now Ayton to tie it up. It's in!
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. George outside.
Nice. That's an interesting strategy there, taking a technical here. I don't know if you would call that any sort of strategy.
Free throw's good for Maxey.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst case scenario for them is OT.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. So it's the 76ers taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Joel, we've heard critics in the past question your level of conditioning. How do you answer those critics?
You know, I'm just going to keep on doing what I've been doing this year, and I've been healthy, and I have...
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Six, 9, 10, 11 turnovers. Can't hit fucking threes, bro. Dump to do the continuous stimulation. What?
Skull time, ain't no time to waste. Hopped off the plane, hopped into the Uber truck like the senator. She got a little, then I'ma get it up. Last time I was outside, girl around and she lost her phone. That's the type I'ma leave alone, even if I was trying to leave me when I say I'm the goal. Let me coach you, get out the hole. Let me talk to you, get you out of the Altima. When a man on the scene, if you bossing up, come through, let me toss it up. I'm trying to talk to you, all the lip gloss and stuff. Yup. Motion. Bring another. That's that motion. What you wanna do with it? I'll spend it as a fan on the ceiling. I get it. I don't wanna seem timid. I'm nice and polite, but if I said it, then I meant it. Yeah, that's my word. Off the strength real quick, I'll bend that curve. Now I'll bake that bread. Now I'll pour that pan. She like, you got some nerve. I'm like, it's all about plating anything I serve. You gon' eat. On me.
The problem with Superstar is that we don't hit threes.
Flyer than a plane or a stadium. And that's game. Be careful choosing who you have a baby with.
Everything is still 50%.
I've been looking. My whole attention, I like how you took it. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, no, I gotta do it. You just wanna talk that body language, I'm fluent. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. I love it when you're moving my way. I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. I love it when you're moving my way. I love it when you're moving my way.
It's annoying when they don't let me hit three. When all of a sudden I can't hit threes anymore. That's a difficulty. Very annoying. Can't hit threes, I can't hit shots, I can't hit nothing anymore.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kristaps Porzingis.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
Now Golden State's starting five. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Moses Moody is out there with Curry. And it's Porzingis in at the five. And for Los Angeles, the guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. Hachimura is the four with Ayton playing the five. And it's LeBron in at the three spot. Now, Greg, this is an exciting part of the season, isn't it? The trade deadline is behind us, and we're going to start seeing guys around the league in new uniforms. The stage is set for us.
Yeah, we saw some teams make some moves to get better as we come up on the All-Star break. It'll be interesting to see how those new additions mesh.
And that kind of defense ain't going to get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
Not the greatest effort there defensively, and he took advantage.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Screen by Porzingis. Here's Curry with the three. A rebound by the Lakers. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Well, that's a great point, and you can also add poor communication. The rotations were slow and sometimes not even there at all.
Here's Doncic. The Warriors making the shot. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, that's really nice footwork that time by Ayton, setting the screen first and then finding that scoring opportunity.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, earlier, I spoke with J.J. Redick. I asked him about what could tip the balance in their favor tonight, and he said, quote, when Kristaps Porzingis is operating at a high level, it opens up their entire offense. The key for us is to keep Porzingis from having a major impact. If we can do that, it'll be our game to win. Kevin?
And Allie, thanks so much. Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages. But they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
And here is Curry after LeBron James hitting the three. Back to Curry. Great play by Green to set it up.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Here's Doncic. Porzingis with the block. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Stephen Curry. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. All free throws good from Doncic.
The
the all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Curry can't get it to go.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to come to the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Pass to Moody. Unloads from 13. Good on the bucket.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
Here's Doncic. Rebound by Butler.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Moody the pass to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Right wing. Moody finds Green. Offline with his 3. Lakers leading by 5. Over in the corner, Doncic. Back to Reeves. And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Horford's checked in. Doncic outside.
Number 20.
Ayton a screen on Curry. Doncic dishes to Ayton. It's Curry outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
The drive by Doncic. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
To Porzingis. Here's Horford. Butler with the ball. Not too proud of his numbers in that game against the Suns, that's for sure.
Chalk one up for the defense. They forced a difficult shot.
Here's Doncic. The kick out to LeBron.
2 minutes remaining.
What a play!
Unbelievable!
And he dunks it down.
Okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Doncic against Curry. Horford in the post. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Los Angeles with some changes. Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. And Jake LaRavia is subbed in for James. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
And he gets it to go.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Butler, he's checked in for the Warriors. Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Horford. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Payton.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And if you give Luka just a sliver of daylight, this is what you get.
Now, here's Butler. He's defended by LaRavia. And there's the foul. It's on Jake LaRavia. That's his first foul. On defense, the Lakers. 4-point game. Pass to Butler. To the paint. Horford, good.
And inside the paint really is where Horford goes to work. Still athletic enough and really makes it look easy.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 8, and he gets the bucket. Doncic has got 10.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Butler deciding where to go with it. With 1 on the clock. No good on the last second attempt there. It's been all about Luka Doncic for LA. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it is tough to lose when you get that many more chances to score.
Jared Vanderbilt out there with Jake LaRavia. Then it's Austin Reed. Then there's Smart, and it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Right side, Smart. LaRavia finds Reeves. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit, who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Boy, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure. Here's Reeves. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Reeves the pass to Hayes. Here's LaRavia, defended by Butler. Reeves can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Podziemski, and the 3 ball is good.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Reeves outside. Here's Hayes. The Warriors pull it in. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Down low, and finished off by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you can talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
Pass to Podziemski. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They're really fucking things up for the opposition. Racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
And Los Angeles with some changes. LeBron's checked in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Luke Kennard in for Austin Reed. Now here's Smart. Still scoreless. They need this. James, no good. Warriors leading by 3. And the points coming for them now, Craig and Bunchy.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Count it. Porzingis has got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
Smart kicks to James. Kennard, the pass to Smart. James against Butler. Just 5 on the clock. And that one comes up a bit short.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks, and then D up. Curry.
The focus from Curry. gets it to fall inside.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Guys, back to you.
One of the best for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Here's Smart after the Warriors pick up 3. The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
And this is part of why Smart is such a threat. He makes crafty play calls and finds his teammates.
Outside, Horford. Butler is screen on Vanderbilt. Horford kicks to Curry. Over Smart. Curry can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 6. And stolen by Horford. Curry against Smart. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Hachimura, he's checked in for the Lakers. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Horford. Rudy's subbed in for Butler. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
Great footwork there by Curry, getting his body in a position to go up and finish inside.
Here's LeBron. LeBron carving out space inside.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Pass to Podziemski. Porzingis with the ball, working on Hayes. The 11-footer, and it's Golden State with another.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Now here's Smart. No scoring in this one. Takes a shot at the elbow. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from James.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Curry with the bounce pass. Outside, Porzingis. Clock at 6. Over Hayes. Porzingis can't hit.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And it's Hachimura penetrating. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And the athleticism on display. You gotta enjoy watching Hachimura go for the powerful finish.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Podziemski. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
They set the pick. James, the pass to Hayes. Porzingis with the steal. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Warriors on top. They're up by 4. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Arena Entertainment.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, they're the top dog at the moment. You have to say they've earned it with their play on the court. Stellar performances.
You can nitpick other spots in the power rankings, but you have to agree that this team has shown they deserve that number one spot, Shaq.
Can you repeat what I just said one more time and watch what happens? That's exactly what I said. I said you can nitpick other spots in the power rankings, but you have to agree this team has shown they deserve the number one spot. It's just what I said.
Well, as we check out the results of the first half for the Lakers, it's been neck and neck.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end, but they're still standing. That says something.
Yeah, giving up so many easy buckets. How are they going to still win this game?
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at James, what a contribution.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Setting the floor for the Warriors. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Stephen Curry's out there with Moody. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Basket counts. Doncic has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Los Angeles. Pass to Moody. Tipped away. Stolen by Reeves. Up the floor. Reeves with a tie. Can't capitalize inside. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Podziemski, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. The Warriors leading. Green with a screen on Doncic. They kick it out to Green. They set the screen. Shot clock at 5. Butler making it happen inside.
Yeah, Green loves tearing your defense apart by making great passes and executing on offense.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. After the basket by Los Angeles. And the wide open shot from Green. Traps in the tray. Green's got his first bucket of the game. He's on the board for 3. Ayton missed Green. Here's Doncic. Doncic always looking to attack.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Now, here's Moody. He's defended by Reed. Porzingis can't hit. Lakers trail by 3. Reeves the pass to Hachimura. Back to Reeves. To the inside. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And that's impressive mobility there. Hachimura is tough to stay with given how quick he rolls in these sets.
Butler finds Porzingis. Nice move. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Reeves with it, defended by Moody. And they double up Doncic. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Hachimura setting the pick for Reeves. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And for Reeves in that set, he can really pick his poison there and go for his shot or create for a teammate.
Up top, Podziemski. Guarded by Doncic. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Now, here's Doncic. 14 points for him, and the basket is good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Podziemski to the left side wing. Moody, the bounce pass. From deep, Green, a rebound by the Lakers. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Over in the corner, LaRavia. Ayton sets the pick for Doncic. Doncic attacked. And the dunk by Doncic.
So impressive with the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And now the big question, can they sustain the momentum?
Here's Podziemski. 13 points in the game. Now Doncic. Great, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
So, Tim, and I can see in my mind's eye you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. Let's go to the sideline, and here's some news about Stephen Curry. Allie, what have they told you?
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. And from the sound of it, nothing to play with, but guys, nevertheless, seems like he's planning to give it a go. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Well, it's a tough part of the game for sure. You see these athletes out here with the strength and speed that they play with. Injuries are unavoidable.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, the Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship, period." Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Curry following the bucket by the Lakers. Outside Butler. Shoots over LaRavia. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Jimmy Butler.
And sometimes the only answer for great defense is the mid-range jumper, and that's Butler's go-to.
Let's a floater go. Porzingis with the block. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Butler finds Porzingis. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Some changes here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. James comes in for Jake LaRavia. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Doncic. Here's Reeves. 6 points for him. Chalk up 2 there. Reeves has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Pass to Horford. 26 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Podziemski. He's got 13. The Warriors shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here. Free throw good. Podziemski. And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski hits them both. And for the Lakers, they're shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. There's the screen. Here's LeBron does it again.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Lakers lead by 2. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, he knows it's a team effort. It's about finding the best shot, not just his shot.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Reeves in its shooting guard. James is the small forward. Hachimura out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Smart in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And you like to see since the half now. He's finally starting to come around.
Reeves outside. Up and in on the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Richard, he's defended by Reeves. Inside, stolen by Smart. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And they've also done an outstanding job scoring in the paint, getting close looks and just pounding them inside.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Warriors trail by 4. Here's Richard. Drains the three-pointer.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Butler against James. Pass to Hayes. It's rebounded by Golden State. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Podziemski. Guarded by Smart. To the middle. Here's Butler. Butler hammering it home.
And there's Jimmy Butler later on in his career, but still showing you the athleticism.
James against Butler. The drive by LeBron. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Horford.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line. Wow. What, we have something in his eye on that
shot. Zinkis, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Brandon Podziemski. Porzingis finds Curry. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's the screen. LeBron James attacking, and Hayes throws it down.
The playmaking ability of James, his level of creativity in the pick and roll is simply phenomenal.
Curry against Smart. No good with the triple.
And you could tell.
Oh my goodness!
Tries the spin move. Richard. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
James kicks to Smart. Reeves can't hit.
No foul. No foul.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Horford, good.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And Los Angeles with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Rui Hachimura. Jake LaRavia comes in for LeBron. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Marcus Smart. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Porzingis passes to Moody. Golden State moving it around. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And you can rely on Porzingis in these moments. He's always ready to shoulder the load offensively.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
That's just his first turnover of the game. For the most part, he's been very reliable.
The Warriors leading. Now, here's Butler. Now Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
What? How?
Six on the shot clock. Curry.
And that's just Curry doing what he does, frustrating defenders.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points. And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Curry. The drive by Doncic. Porzingis with the block.
And there was a time when Porzingis was good for several rejections at the rim like that per game. Most rookie scorers have learned that about him.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Curry. That one goes. Count it.
And Curry having some fun out there right now. This is the competitive environment he loves.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And the Lakers with some changes. Andre Ayton's checked in for Jackson Hayes. LeBron goes in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Kennard in for Austin Reeves.
What determination from Doncic pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense.
Why is he sticking on my phone? Why
on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, a lot of pressure in this situation. Not easy to convert those free throws.
Curry against Doncic. Porzingis with a screen on Doncic. Oh, what a play inside.
What a look by Curry, creating offense out of the pick and roll.
Lakers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Doncic drops the hammer.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
Vanderbilt rips down the board. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Butler. It's stolen by Green. And they're on the break. Vanderbilt rips down the board.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And the Lakers with some changes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Austin Reeves in for Kennard. no good. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
Oh my God!
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Butler. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Butler against Doncic. To take the lead.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
He sinks the clutch free throw. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with the win.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
I don't think they should be greedy here. This high percentage shot in tight and take my chances in overtime.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. What a show they put on here tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now, let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Luka, and Luka, you got a tough win tonight. What are your initial thoughts on the performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that's very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win. And we got to keep going like that.
Victory tastes a little sweeter against an opponent like that. Thanks, Luka.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Nine turnovers. How many turnovers did they have? 1, 2, 4, 5. They had 5 turnovers. We had 9 turnovers. Fucking cheats. And we still managed to pull through with the win. Cheats. I'm going back to Super All-Star. Because they don't let me hit threes, they don't let me hit anything. It's annoying. I win on Superstar, it's not that fun. I don't know. I don't hit threes. That's the main reason why I was keeping on Superstar. They don't let me hit threes. Same brother. And Braun is participating in the 3-point contest. Ha 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 ha.
Had to do it to him, yeah, had to do it to him. Hey, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him. Had to do it to him, it was mandatory. I get racks from my performance. Every time I'm coming different, I'm not into being normal. From the west side, west warmer. Everywhere, across the border. Yeah, I had to do it big, had to do it enormous. Really, I ain't had a choice, had to make a point. I'll be with my members and no, you cannot join. This ain't no reveal, baby, I'm the boy. I'm everywhere you can avoid. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him.
6 guys are going 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Better let it be. I got that champion pedigree. I came from the town, speeding on the bridge with the top down. In the 63 with the mode on sport. Is that you too short?
Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him.
Let the counselor speak. I had to do it, they knew it. If it's a crowd, I'ma move it. Wake 'em up, yeah, I do it right now. We don't take no losses, no L's, just W's like hotels. Bounce back like a trampoline if all else fails. It's already expected, they know it every time I step in the house. I stay dipped in something they can't pronounce. I do it plush. You can find me at Miller and Lux. I'm a season ticket holder, courtside. I do
yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him.
How do I get this guy out of the G League? No, I don't want to release him. Why can't this my player?
Right now I'm moving dolo. I'm kinda on my solo. My missus just got FOMO. Booked us a quick late call. I'm in control though. Lengthy and I can throw that. Trying to find your way home in Todo. I'm not the wizard of Oz, that witch. Back in the days when I was in PJs. Talking about those MTV days. Back to the time of the relay. Washing up. She's trying to get my details these times. I'm trying to watch that he's
not even on the stage.
On the beach chilling out with Shorty. She ordering some fresh ceviche. How could you stoop so low? How could you do that madness, bro? Walking away, I just float. Got armor, I got my back exposed. Man, them are at my throat. They counting me out how mad that though. I put them onto game and I've given out them access codes. My girl, man, they curl them nails. Go pedicure them toes. Go get some brand new clothes, cause we going to carbon. I got a ball of flows, standing in Martin Rose. They could have unit 10 days, man, them a Woolworth Road.
Backhands on, got rid of that weird. It's me that's rowing this boat, no I can't just sit back and be an observer. Nigel boy, I was trying to rap the air in the low like Winter's doing no. And when cash converter said if you come with a cash hour, said if you come with a cash I'll serve you. Free bro, like Snoop. Gave him a beard and the case was. Can't tell me about my ones. Can't tell me don't take it further. Pray that broski gets his appeal. Could've tried turning him to a. Beef was fine, he bun that burger. But don't get twisted. Even though that I rap, I'm still trying to trade in towns like New York Knicks did. Still gonna put on big bits, and I still got no love for the piglets. And you know that I come from Toxteth, the way that I rock is a little bit different. And there's no point trying to blend in, cause it looks like I play for the Detroit Pistons. But from a kid I've been chasing a bag, man, picked up a box in the alley like listen. I've been like Leon Edwards, done Eastman back when he so-called got him. Now the front of the whip need fixing, cause he had a so I take them. Then it is what it is now, staying consistent. Back to the biz now, I was in a system. Now I'm on an M-way doing them trips now. And not on me thinking I'm lit now, but I've been lit from a kid, I'm just big now. Make all the gal them still when I look out, thinks I'm gone, cause she saw me with gigs now. Up in the bits now, moving diligent, sat in even though it was innocent. Like some with ice, that summertime nights got everyone billing them. All of the bad ones in and out gym again. Maxi dress in the back just jiggling. Don't know why, try act like say he's a stand-up guy when he's more Gilligan. But you ain't patting like that. Some actors ain't savage like that. What's happening? Man, are just capping on tracks, embarrassing. I ain't a fan of their raps. Following, but they ain't adding them back. Face me fresh home out. Adapt them quick and I'm patting them fast. But I watch what you say when you're chatting with cats. Backhands on, got rid of that worker. It's me that's rowing this boat. No, I can't just sit back and be an observer. Nigel boy, I got. I was trying to rap, yeah, in the low like punters doing no. And when cash converter said if you come with the cash out, said if you come with the cash I'll serve you. Free bro, like Snoop, gave him a beard and the case was. You can't tell me about my ones, can't tell me don't take it further. Pray that broski gets his appeal, could've tried turning him to a. Beef was fine, he bun that burger.
All right, brothers and sisters. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said.
Players. What the fuck?
Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Like I said.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. They have way more than. Why is it just 15 players? And they have more than 15 in real life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 players.
All right, brothers and sisters. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Like I said.
In the cold kid man. Soon as Vince stroll in, know the business. When I was young, had goals and ambitions. Somewhere along the road, codependence on the pole position. Grew up without a motor. My father going missing. Mom working 2 jobs to make sure we had a loaded fridge. No rollers in the crib and a stove in the kitchen. Y'all stay repeating how y'all clothes dripping. As a kid, my clothes drip. Cause my mother had to wash my school fit. Line dry 'em every night. Cause they the only ones I owned that it fit. So in the morning, pull the uniform from the rope and clip. Throw them on, even though they was wet. And hope the other kids ain't noticed the drip. Come on. That's why my bed be no soda mixed in. That's why I don't stress this grown rappers throwing this sauce that I hit in. Bring the to my lips like Beyonce knows kissing. Joe Schmoes throwing shows, just to say they throwing shows. I ain't showing unless my Venmo clicking. Uber Eats, I ain't coming home unless I'm holding chicken. Then I don't dip until the Folgers kicked in. A lot of boldness in they post, but I see no mentions. God grant them serenity to accept things they can't change. Courage to change the things they can, and wisdom to know the difference. But we slow. Throw your rocks, the entire house. We're not concerned with all that folklore you lie about. All that tongue gon' lead the cold sores inside your mouth. But we slow. Throw your rocks, the entire house. We're not concerned with all that folklore you lie about. All that tongue gon' lead the cold sores inside your mouth.
People think ain't real, wasn't paying attention. I was on the jukebox playing selections, tending to several investments. Line, I was trying to stretch it. Uncle Fester, she a good teacher. Lessons, keep her melting. Salad with pepperoni, ain't eating healthy. Cheaper sections, always got you get with seconds. Medieval legends, peep the peasants. I ain't paying interest on my fee collections. Fill up my box like a coin slot, making sure my points drop. Ain't no bumping punk rock. I'm at the fun spot, you at the bus stop. Keep the trunk locked, price up what the cost.
But we slow. Throw your rocks, the entire house. We're not concerned with all that folklore you're lying about.
Malan is on the team, but what can I do? Against him, it's Malan is on the team. Boskin is on the team. Yes, 1, 2 players are not on the team. Boston, hermano. Pero es mi duende. What's good? I'm going to make a trade. I'm going to do the move. I'm glad to make the move. Yes, I'm going to do is Scala and Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones, Wizard. That's Aaron Jones, man. Jones is on Orlando. Why is he on Orlando? I think that's supposed to be fucking on the Wizards.
You all on the floor, shut the door, no cap. Girl, move your waist, no cap. We'll go all night, out of sight, dynamite, no cap. Got what you need, no cap, no cap, no cap, no cap. Go! Need someone like wifey, dripping like icy, hot like fiend fire pack. Been around the world twice, he don't really wanna Temptation, more cake, more cases. Rotate, slow it down, now we in the matrix. All day, every day. She don't wanna break. Hide away by the lake. Sensational, you're my favorite. Use but don't waste me. That's what I'm made for. So, tell me no lies. Open up your eyes, hands to the sky. Why you so fine? If you don't mind. So, tell me no lies. Open up your mind, hands to the sky. Why you so fine? If you don't mind, baby, turn up the vibes. 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 Baby, turn up the vibes. Turn up the vibes. Turn up the vibes. Turn up the vibes. Baby, turn up the vibes. Turn up the vibes. Turn up the vibes. Turn up the vibes. I need you all on the floor. Shut the door. No